Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready! Cowboy!
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
19, Charger, 19, Charger.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Here we go. 19, 18, 5 in. Go with him.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Daniels. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hawk 70.
From the shotgun. It's Daniels. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Washington, first down. First and goal, Washington.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Daniels on the run to the right. That is caught side of the end zone. Harry McClure, touchdown Commanders. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Vikings nothing. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Bravo 80. Bravo 80.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 19.
To throw is Daniels. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Commanders first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniels. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Short, complete to Likely. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. On the move left. He keeps it himself to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That his second touchdown tonight. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Commanders move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Vikings. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Come on, set. Gotta be lying.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2.
Down. 70-18, Pioneer. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
79 Broncos.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing is Daniels. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Commanders.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score. Commanders 41, Vikings 14. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard
70
line.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Come 19, come 19.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's got Likely over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first half.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. From our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
In motion goes Likely. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He runs with it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
19 left. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Hurt.
In motion goes Likely. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Ready. 70 Lions. Check. Hey, smash. Ready.
Here's Pacheco. And that one going to be closed down in the back to a great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his big tight end. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Daniels now on first down. That one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Sending it downfield for Likely. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hey, switch.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
79 Broncos.
To the air again is Daniels. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have the Commanders' first down. He will convert third and short, and they pick up 4.
And the Washington first down.
Ready?
A 4-yard pickup.
To throw is Daniels.
And the Washington first
As
down.
caught, that's Lane. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
A gain of 12 yards.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First down.
Get it.
First and goal
19.
at the 5-yard line.
19 tight. Ready?
Throwing now, Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. 60, 70 range. 70 range. Go.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will cut into that lead. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's a run to begin this third quarter.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 11. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. They pick up 17 through the air. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Picked up by Dre Greenlaw. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Gain of 12.
On first down, they'll go with an option right. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big play there for Washington. 38 yards.
Washington
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Washington. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Carlson's kick is good. The Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 17. Daniel Carlson.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Ready?
To throw is McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Got it. Ready? Got ready. Ready.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He was taken down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
70 Timberwolf. Riggs.
The tight end Kincaid in motion.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
On second down, it's Daniel. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. He gets 3. Still going. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
Daniel Carlson.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders stretch things out even further. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sound a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Let's go. Check. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
This drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Take off.
Brown, he'll get it again. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Robert Spillane
A gain of 2.
spills him there.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, they know what's up, 'cause I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off the damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the left side, and that's caught by Felton. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now McCarthy. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Samerston. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of his supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
But he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Open right side is likely. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Deputy! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Washington.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Ready.
A give here to Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready, ready, ready.
A run. It's Pacheco. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The ball carried by number 16. Brought down by Martin Emerson.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Go!
To throw, it's McCarthy. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing. and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
In motion goes Likely.
60 Bison.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Check. 19 Tiger. Go check. Ready.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. The punt team comes on, and here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. It'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
On the toss, they'll run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
We'll go with a draw play here on 2nd down. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
He'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.